Hello. You saw previously how to apply your own reusable data profiling rules to your data and produce a quality report. In this video, you will learn to analyze the relationships in your data, validating potential keys, finding orphaned records, and highlighting inconsistencies. Pandora automatically discovers all single-column keys in data. For each table, click on the Keys icon on the Explorer to view a drill-down of potential keys, showing the name of the key column and its percentage quality. If the quality is not 100%, double-click on a row in the drill-down to see the values which prevent that particular column from being a key. These are the discrepancies. Drill down further to see the actual rows of data containing these values by either double-clicking on a row or selecting several rows and then view conflicts. Pandora can validate whether a particular column or combination of columns constitutes a unique key for this table or file. I click right on the Keys area of the Explorer and select New. I'm giving this key the name of Company plus Email. And then I choose the combination of columns in the table which I wish to validate, in this case Company and Email. A new key appears on the list for this table. When I double click on it, Pandora evaluates whether it is a valid key and shows me any discrepancies. Pandora analyzes all the records to give its result, and no sampling is ever used. Pandora can be used to find inconsistencies in data using what is known as functional dependency or redundancy analysis. Right-click on the Dependencies area of the Explorer and select New. Since a United Kingdom postal code should always be associated with the same town or city, we say it identifies the city. To validate this, I select the Identity column, which is postcode, then select the Identified column of city from the drop-down list. Select Save, then double-click the dependency we've just created to view discrepancies. Since this operation is like looking for a needle in a haystack, it is important to analyze all the records, which is exactly what Pandora does. Drilling down to the actual rows of data shows us the inconsistent addresses. We often want to analyze relationships between different tables, for instance to reconcile differences across tables and systems, find data integrity issues, or understand the relationships in the data as preparation for the implementation of a new system. Pandora automatically discovers all relationships between each table and every other table it has analyzed, regardless of which systems the data comes from. In Pandora, a relationship exists if two columns have some common values. Let's say I want to know about relationships with the sales order header table. Using the Explorer, I open a drill down showing the list of all tables in my environment. Selecting the sales order header, I click right, Find Relationships. The Relationships Finder pops up, showing me all the relationships Pandora has discovered with this table. I now know that this header table is related to two other tables and has a strong 99% relationship with at least one of them. Now let's analyze a particular relationship. Select the sales order header and sales order detail from the list of tables. Click right, View Columns. I select the two order ID columns to analyze this relationship between the two tables. Click right, View Relationship Venn. By the way, if the option to view the Venn is grayed out, it's because Pandora already knows there is no relationship. At the top of the drill-down window, you see an interactive Venn diagram, and at the bottom, a detailed report of the relationship. The overlapping area between the two ovals shows information about records which are related. The areas to the left and right of the centre concern orphaned records, header records with no corresponding details, and details with no headers. The diagram tells me there are 23 sales order detail records with no header. Click on the 23 to see these records. Notice that there are only two different values of order ID for these records. The number 2 above the 23 corresponds to the number of unique values of order ID. Join together the two tables and view the result by clicking on the number of rows in the middle of the diagram, over 500,000 in this case. As usual with Pandora, the analysis is 100% reliable because it is based on all the data. You can even perform interactive profiling on this joined data. If we select Value Frequency, we can see which product is ordered the most. Right-click the Venn diagram for other drill-down options, such as an exportable report, or to see orphaned records from both tables. In this video, you've learned to analyze the relationships in your data, validating potential keys, finding orphaned records, and highlighting inconsistencies. Please refer to the integrated product documentation for more details and worked examples. Keep a lookout for other X88 Pandora videos on subjects such as finding duplicates in your data, uncovering hidden or embedded data values, and validating cross-system data integrity. Please contact X88 Software for more information about how Pandora can help you manage your data.